Hello, everyone. We are going to be on to a new topic today. Our topic is on perimeter. So, perimeter, what is that? Well, let's try and figure it out. Yawn! I just woke up. Now, the first thing that I should probably do after waking up is go and check the perimeter of my house. If I'm going to go and make sure that everything is safe, I really need to check the perimeter. So let's go take a look. I don't see any creepers around. I don't see any skeletons. Looks pretty good over here. Let's check the rest of the perimeter. Looks pretty safe. Nothing back here either, other than a sheep. Wow. So I checked the entire perimeter of my house, and I didn't find anything. Well, that's good. So, um, hmm. I'm always worried about this. I'm always worried I'm going to walk out my door and all of a sudden there's going to be a creeper right there. And you know what? If there's a creeper right there, that's kind of worrisome. So I need to do something to protect my house a little bit better. What are some things I could do? Hmm. I could have a um, bunch of horses out there to get the creepers for me. I could have some sheep, I guess. I could also build a fence. That sounds like a pretty good idea. So maybe I will build a fence. Alright, so I have some fences in my inventory now. I don't know if that'll be enough though. How many fences would I need? Huh. Well, I bet that there's a way that I could figure this out. Let's see. My house looks kind of long. It's kind of big on this side. Let's see. Looks kind of big on this side too. I don't know. Maybe like 100? Would that work? I'm not sure. But you know what? I could probably figure this out by finding the perimeter of my house. To find the perimeter of my house, all I'm going to do is I'm going to count all of those outside pieces, and that'll give me a good idea. Now, when I'm trying to find the perimeter, I'm going to count how many are on each side of the house. So let's go ahead and let's start up here. And you know what? I think I'm getting kind of tired of this black and white, so maybe I'll just take that down while I do this. So let's see. Now this is the first start of the wall, so I'm actually going to start here on this one white piece. And I'm not really going to do the corner pieces because that's not a piece of the wall. So this corner piece, whoops, isn't really part of the perimeter. When I'm doing the perimeter, all I'm doing is counting those pieces on the wall. So let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Whoops, not that corner piece again. So I only need 17 pieces here. I need 17 for the one wall. I should probably write this down. Alright, now how much do I need for the other wall? Let's see. There we go. Nope, not a bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ooh, 17 again. Okay, and not this corner piece because it's not on the wall. Alright, let's do the third side now. I wonder how many pieces are going to be over on this side. What do you guys think? How many pieces do you think will be on this side of the wall? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Again, not this corner piece, because it's not on the wall. So I have 17 again. Cool. Alright. And the last part of the wall. The last part of my home. How many do you think will be right here? I think I made my home into a square. So if it's a square, that means I have all equal sides. So I'm betting that this is going to be 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Woot! I got it. So 17 on each side. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so that kind of gives me an idea of how many fence pieces I need. I need 17 plus 17 plus 17 plus 17. Oof, that's going to be a big number. So if I use my pencil and paper to figure that out, I can add it all up. Let's see. 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. What would 4 sevens equal? What would 4 sevens equal? Let's see. 7, 14, 21, 28. Cool. Then I have 4 ones in the number 17, plus the 2 that I had left over. So let's see, 4, 5, 6. So I need 68 pieces of fence. 68 pieces of fence. Uh-oh, I don't think I have enough. I better go get some. Wonder if there's any trees around. Oh, this is going to take a while. Check it out. I got my fence made. Nothing is getting into there. I'll probably have to fill in the perimeter of my house again with some more blocks, just so then I have a little bit more room to actually walk. That might help. Now, when we're talking about perimeter, we are talking about the outside. Pretty much anything outside of something, when you're talking about the walls of it, you're talking about the perimeter. So when someone is going to protect the perimeter, they're going to protect the outside. Let's look at a few more examples. Alright, so here are some other examples of our work with perimeter. Sometimes you might be given a random shape, or a square, or a rectangle, and you're asked to find the perimeter of it. Whenever you're asked to do that, you're literally just counting up the outside of it. So you might be counting in inches, centimeters, or even in square blocks. In this case, we're going to assume that these square blocks are like 1 inch each. Okay, so each one of these square blocks is 1 inch. Now, let's look at the bottom. This is kind of a funny looking shape, isn't it? It looks kind of like an L. How many pieces are on this bottom piece? This bottom part of it. How many? 1, 2, 3. That's exactly right. We would say that there were 3 pieces right there. Now, how many pieces are on this side over here? Just 1, right? There's just 1 there. And how many pieces are on this side right here? When we're looking at this side, you're just looking at another 1. But as soon as you start to go up to this part, we see a lot more. When we're talking perimeter, you're talking about the entire outside. So on this part right here, we have 1 side, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have 1, 2, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When we add that all up together, we get the perimeter. So let's back up. Let me see if I can draw this out for us so we can make a little more sense of it. Gotta tell you guys, I think I prefer the Xbox controllers for Minecraft. But there were 3 right there, right? So 1, 2, let's draw 3. If I can remember how to do it. Now let's take a look at my handiwork here. Look, there's 3 right there. I'm not going to bore you guys with the rest of this, so let me go ahead and do this for you. That's better. So take a look at it. The very bottom has those 3 blocks right there, plus the 1 little edge on the over here sticking off, plus the other 1 little edge over here sticking off. Then we have 5 going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 up top, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down here. When we add all this up, we get the perimeter of this L-shape thingamabob. So, what would that be if we added it all up? Go ahead and take a second to think about it. What would it be? So what do you guys think? 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2 plus 6. What would that equal? Whoops. There we go. Well, 3 plus 1 would equal 4. 4 plus 1 would equal 5. 5 plus 5 would equal 10. 10 plus 2 would equal 12. And then 12 plus 6 would equal 18. And that is the perimeter of our L shape. Excellent job. Now, these shapes over here are a little easier. They don't have those random 1 pieces sticking out. So take a look at this. What would the perimeter of this shape be? What would the perimeter of this shape be? Take a second to think about it. The perimeter are all those outside wall pieces. So what would the perimeter be? Okay, well, let's take a look. Whoops, I'm a little wet now. Let's get out of the water. Dry off, character. Dry off. Alright, so over on this end, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 on this end. How many pieces are up top? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. How many are on the other side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. And then down over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So we're adding 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4. While you think about that, I'm going to go take a nap, just because it's getting a little late. Aw, come on. Oh no! There we go. Ah, shoo. Shoo. Ah, very restful night's sleep. There we go. So, have you decided what the perimeter of this shape is? Let's see. 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4. So,